Coming up, thousands of bikers came out to honor our veterans in Cripple Creek, Colorado, and later, an update on the rise against inebriated and/or distracted driving. That and more on this episode of Thugs Life News. Welcome back, guys. So what do you think? Tex and I were working real hard during the last few weeks, and I think it was worth the effort. You'll have to let us know what you think about the new set. So, we're obviously trying to take the show in a different direction. If you've been watching Thugs Life News, then you know that we're embarking on more serious topics, which, to be honest, doesn't mesh well with Rude and Crude. We're committed to taking on some of these challenges and decided to forego some of the loony aspects of the show for the sake of legitimacy. So let's get to our first story from Tex, who was at the Veterans Parade in Cripple Creek, Colorado. Cripple Creek, Colorado is known by bikers as the place for a Veterans Parade, and this year was certainly no exception. Take a look at this. The city of Cripple Creek welcomed the Salute to Americans Veterans Rally, August 19th through the 21st, for a show-stopping patriotic display that recognized our nation's finest. Thousands joined for an impressive parade and the 29th annual POW MIA recognition ride. This was Colorado's largest procession of motorcycles. After the parade, people enjoyed vendors, food, music, and a host of other activities. And now our new segment, which we call BAD, Bikers Against Dumb Drivers. During the last few weeks, I've been traveling around town and meeting with biker groups. I've had a great time meeting you guys in person and discussing the idea of building a common cause coalition for the purpose of getting state laws updated regarding vehicular manslaughter and driving while distracted. Your reception has been sincere and very encouraging. I wanted to update you on the progress that we've made so far. While meeting with the various chapters and clubs, we've been reaching out to politicians and measuring if there's political appetite for this movement. I'm pleased to report that there are state representatives, city council members, and district attorneys who are in fact interested in meeting with us in order to discuss the steps that we need to take to move this forward. I'll tell you what I've said. As encouraging as bikers have been, their words must now turn into action. As soon as we have a coalition, an executive team will be selected, and those individuals will meet with elected officials and get the ball rolling. My goal is that by the release date of each Thugs Life News episode, we'll be able to offer progress reports. So, as you begin to see me roll through your meetings, please consider volunteering your time as a coalition member. I'll let you guys know when we schedule our first meeting. Up next, the final brain fart. As I've been going around town and speechifying, a couple of thoughts occurred to me, and I'd like to set the record straight. First, I am not from the press. I only pretend to be on this show. Second, and most important, I am not doing any of this for the sake of increasing viewership so that I could then turn around and start making money by selling ads on Facebook. I could hear my 13-year-old son now, "Daddy, you crazy?" Honestly, folks, I am going on record here and now. I don't care how popular this show gets, if at all. I will never use you as a source of revenue. Third, this is not about LB or Tex. In fact, I have no plans to lead the coalition. I will, of course, be available to serve in any capacity as needed. But I need to emphasize that this is not about Thugs Life News. To borrow a pretty awful cliche, you create the news and we'll report it. And that is the final brain fart. I do hope that you like the new set and format. Our goal is to keep episodes to a maximum of 5 to 10 minutes each. Your time is valuable, and we don't want to overstay our welcome. I'm looking forward to meeting more of you in person in the weeks to come. People have asked me, why have I taken such an interest in this cause? It's a fair question. To be honest, I just feel compelled to do so. And until only recently, I thought I was alone. I'd like to quickly tell you about a story I was told by a brother biker at one of the meetings I spoke at. I don't want to embarrass him, so I won't tell you his name. On the day we lost Brian and Jackie, he was traveling on Highway 83 and arrived at the scene moments after it occurred. Now, this person was not affiliated with the ride that the learners were on or with any of the bikers present at the scene. He offered his assistance and soon after joined the Hog chapter, which Brian and Jackie had been members of. Now, that's not the cool part. This is. One Sunday morning at the crack of dawn, this guy wakes up and knows that he's got something to do that cannot wait. He gets out of bed, gathers his supplies, and starts putting together his vision. He travels to the site of the accident and places it there. Now, I went to the site recently in order to see for myself what he had done. Take a look at this. Now, this guy didn't know it, but while he was telling me his story, any doubts I had about what I was doing flew out the window. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Bjorn from Specialty Embroidery. Not because he did this for free, because he didn't, but for being honest. First thing he said to me was, hey, there's a good chance that we're gonna ruin your leather shirt. But it turns out they did a great job. So for your honesty, Bjorn, thank you. If any of you have any embroidery work, reach out to Specialty Embroidery. Also, special thanks goes to Mile High Harley-Davidson of Parker for letting Tex rummage through their parts trash so that he could accessorize his new hat. If any of you have a business or service that you'd like to promote on the show, just let us know. No, it won't cost you a thing. It's just our way of being a community show. And it works a little like this. If you ever get tired of riding your bikes on pavement and want to try something different, consider a boat. And as it just so happens, you can pick one up from our dear friend and fellow biker, Donna Starr, at Wakeboard Water Ski Specialty, which is located at 6851 Pecos Street in Denver. Now tell her that we referred you. And get this. She's going to waive all taxes and give you a lifetime maintenance deal. She'll even personally wax your new boat every year in a bikini. Just kidding. I could just see Donna having a heart attack right now. Sorry, Donna. Love you. All right, guys. Until we meet again, on behalf of Tex and myself, please be safe out there. And if you enjoyed the episode, like us and share us. Here's a little bit more from the Veterans Rally.
Born reckless, fat beats and teachers know me more than professional athletes.